If you want to learn how to make your own pumpkin pie puree, but you don't know where to start, you have come to the right place. That was me years ago, but not anymore. So in this video, we are going to go over the benefits of using a fresh pie pumpkin. And then we are going to go over the steps on how to roast your own pie pumpkin. And lastly, I'm going to share my favorite ways to use pumpkin puree in addition to a pie. So let's get started. So first, you might be wondering, why do I want to use a pie pumpkin when I can just get a can of pie filling from the store? Well, that's a great question. Using fresh produce is always going to be more nutritious than using something out of a can. So this pie pumpkin is going to provide more iron, potassium, and vitamin A in addition to antioxidants than what you're going to get from that can. And using a fresh pie pumpkin like this is also going to save you money. So this pumpkin here is about 3 pounds and is going to result in about 6 to 8 cups of pumpkin puree. So 2 to 3 times the amount that you are going to get in your traditional can of pumpkin pie filling. Now this pie pumpkin here is going to cost you about the same as 1 can. So for the same amount of money, you can get 2 to 3 times the amount of pumpkin puree. So which option are you going to go with? So before I jump into how to roast this pie pumpkin, I want to hear from you. Have you ever roasted your own before? Do you prefer fresh pumpkin puree or do you prefer canned pumpkin? Let's share it in the comments below. All right, so now we are going to move on to how to roast your pie pumpkin. So first, you're going to want to preheat your oven to about 425 degrees. And then you're going to grab your pie pumpkin, which I have another one here already cut in half. So you go ahead and use a nice chef's knife and cut that pumpkin in half. And you can see that we have got some seeds in here as well. So make sure you stay on until the end to learn how we can use these seeds as an extra crunchy snack. So with our pumpkin here, we're going to save those seeds because we want to utilize as much as we can out of this. So we're gonna grab a bowl here and we're gonna scrape those seeds into it. So I have got my handy scoop loop here from Pampered Chef, which works amazing for scooping the seeds right out of the pie pumpkin. And this scoop loop is also great when you're carving pumpkins in the fall. It's gonna scoop seeds out of squash. If you make zucchini boats, so many uses for this handy tool. So we'll get all of these scraped out. And as I said, the oven is preheating to about 425. So once you get everything scraped out, you're going to put your pie pumpkin halves onto a sheet pan, cut side up, and roast them. And if there are little strings like this still in there, not a big deal. Those are going to roast right into the pumpkin and get pureed up with everything when it's done roasting. So we'll scrape out the other half. So I'd love to know, have you ever roasted your own pumpkin seeds before? I know this is something that I started doing at a young age when around Halloween, when my sister and I were carving pumpkins with the family. We would always save our seeds from those carving pumpkins and roast them with a little bit of sea salt in the oven. A delicious and healthy snack. All right, so now that we have got those seeds scooped out, before I jump into some of my favorite recipes to use pumpkin puree, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button to this channel because I am dropping videos like this every week and I would love to stay in touch and know how else I can help you. So definitely hit that subscribe button. All right, so some of my favorite ways to use this pumpkin puree, in addition to pie, is with a lot of other baking options. So you could use that pumpkin puree and make some pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin brownies. The possibilities are endless when it comes to baking. One of my personal favorites is pumpkin mini loaves with some crushed pecans garnished on top, just to add that little nutty flavor. It blends so well with the pumpkin. But of course, it doesn't end with the baking. So I recently discovered a recipe for pumpkin hummus that I make in my cooking blender. And that is a delicious snack paired with apples, carrots, cucumbers, bell peppers, and any other fresh produce that you have on hand and you are looking for a healthy snack, or sometimes the hummus becomes my dinner too. You never know. And another great way to use that pumpkin puree is in a cocktail. Did you know that that was an option? Comment below if you have ever had pumpkin puree in a cocktail before. So this year for Thanksgiving, my mom and I got together and we made pumpkin pie martinis. Delicious, tastes just like pumpkin pie, but in liquid form. And to get that pumpkin flavor, you use pumpkin puree. So that is going to be healthier than your traditional simple syrup or any other flavorings that you would normally put in to get that flavor in a cocktail. So definitely worth giving a try. And if you are interested in getting more recipes like that, definitely check out my website where you can get more tips and tricks. And as I said before, subscribe to this channel because I'm dropping videos like that all the time to help inspire you in the kitchen and help you create healthy meals in minutes. So, quick summary of what we talked about today. We went over the healthy benefits of using a fresh pie pumpkin. We went over how to roast your own pie pumpkin so you can save money and increase the nutrients in your own recipes. And last, I shared my favorite ways to use pumpkin puree in addition to a pie. So let's keep the momentum going. If you check out the website in the description below here, you can grab my favorite pumpkin recipes that you can start putting into action in your own kitchen right away. And be sure to come back here and comment below with which one you try first. I can't wait to hear your feedback. Have a great day.